video. Y'all know I still do the gratitude videos. Okay, something big is coming. I sensed it, and then in the pre-oracles, it came out. Okay, so yeah. So come on in, everybody. Watch this video only if you're pulled towards it. I was told to burn dragon's blood today, y'all. Okay, boundaries. Some of y'all got to keep y'all boundaries up and work on your spiritual energy. So don't be overdoing it with the fat and sugar today. Okay? You're better off with a fish and plant based diet today. Even though you may be tempted to have other stuff, just try to be mindful of your diet today. Okay? Don't be too greedy. So the creator told me to do this video as a gratitude video. And then when I did the pre-reading, um, it came out. Just the oracles, y'all. Okay? Like guidance reading. So as I told y'all, the gratitude videos will continue. When I do gratitude videos, it's because I sense like low spirit energy. I sense a lot of spirits that are down, and the energy feels like kind of like worryful, or I could feel anxiety or fear in the air. So when I can feel that, that's when I do the gratitude videos. And I don't know how many people are in here. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me know. Okay. So, what's working in your favor today is fire energy, fire and water, okay, and air. The earth energy may be in struggle energy, so make sure that you're doing some grounding for your earth energy. You may want to do the tree pose. You may want to work with your sage and your frankincense today. You know, really burn more sage and frankincense because the, some people may not be in gratitude energy, but you're being tested. Okay? Some of y'all are being tested to see if you're going to waste your money, if you're going to overspend, if you're going to shop a lot, if you're going to chase money, if you're going to con, if you're going to cheat. So just respect money. Don't speak negative about money. Don't, like, if you don't have nothing nice to say about your coworkers and family members, don't say nothing. Okay? Be like, I plead the fifth. Um, if you have books that you've been working on, you really should be putting your mind and energy into those books. For some of y'all, the books may become a bestseller. You may be already sitting on a bestseller and you just don't think that it is. Okay? Some of y'all, your life is the bestseller. And this came as a synchronicity. So, most of the time, your biggest abundance, you're living it, you're experiencing it, you're dreaming it. So, you may want to keep a dream journal next to your bed. If you are feeling like you're not protected or you don't have creative ideas, you may end up having to upgrade with that, or you have these resources and ideas already and you just need to finish them. So if you are someone who have been procrastinating with editing your work, you got to get out of that energy, okay, like as soon as possible. So take some steps to edit your work. You may want to listen to some mentors today, some life coaches, motivational coaches, spiritual coaches, specifically older people, older women, and older males. It could be like, what's it called? Napoleon Hill for Law of Attraction, my videos for Law of Attraction. I'm going to be sending some video links out to people in my email on the Law of Attraction and manifesting, so they can listen to those. So this is a good day to listen more than you actually talk. So listen to the birds, listen to relaxing, calming classical music. You may want to do some white light therapy by 7:30 a.m. today. I was thinking I was going to go out at 7 something, and then when I researched something, 7 came up. So between 7 and 8 a.m., I highly recommend that you go for a walk at the park at a playground. If you live near a playground, take your journal with you and go to the playground. To the creator, the playground is equal to going to the beach. It's the same. um, the playground is like spiritually equal to going into the sea. So I recommend that if you don't live near a beach, go to the playground, go to the park, or take the kids to the children's museum. If you have an indoor museum for kids and you have kids and they're out of school, you might want to go take them to an after school program that's fun. You're being tested whether you're just going to be chasing money. The creator is seeing if you're going to just be like all about money. The creator want you to let your hair down, um, really just travel, have some fun. For some of y'all, photography, okay, that's going to be really good for emotional healing. And you may find that these photographs are going to end up being important for a certain project. Okay, so you might want to do a 30-day photo shoot where you're on the road, you're taking pictures of different things, and you're journaling these photographs. The photograph energy has come out a lot. I actually got that as well. Photography, graphic design, music engineering, songwriting, confessional art. Okay, so you may want to take a a reflection creative course. They have them on Eventbrite. So right now, I signed up for the Artist's Way course. It's a little free course about doing morning pages. So often, some of y'all can't. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some of y'all can't get y'all morning work done, and I'm gonna tell you why. You're not meant to do it by yourself all the time. I know we've been glamorizing go at it alone, but in some of y'all natal charts, you have to have a support team. The creator is testing you. Maybe in a past life, you were always alone, you had no friends, you had no support, and you pretty much did not have the growth you needed to get. So in this life, you're being challenged to see if you're going to join little groups and just get some support, ask for help. So if you've been stuck on a project during this waning moon, and you're like waning and waxing moon, I think coming up or just past. If you're stuck and you're like, I just can't get this cleaned up or complete it or close it out, you need to go into some support groups. There are free support groups for everything you do on Eventbrite. Now, some of y'all already have a bunch of resources, which is why the water energy is so abundant right now. So don't think that you need to go shopping and need to buy more. Look at the resources that you have, the stuff that you've been downloading, the stuff that you have on your playlist on your YouTube. There is something in there. There could even be advertisements that kept coming up, synchronicities of advertisement, and maybe you did not think they were for you, but they were. Okay. So also I got clear out. Some of y'all are about to get into the release phase. The reason why you have to release often with the waning gibbous moon is because something's coming, trying to come in. For example, you might be getting a check, Google AdSense in your email box. You might be getting people coming to you like, yeah, I want to pay you for this. But if your email box is locked up, they can't reach you. See what I'm saying? Hi, everybody. Okay. Oh, hi, Anita. Okay. Um, Often when you're pushed in gratitude energy, the creator is trying to get you out of taking a break from thinking about chasing money. The creator is trying to get you out of the way of the manifestation. Whether the metaphysical version that's being manifested, the creator wants you to stop putting so much pressure on it. So that means you need to just live and let go for a while. Okay. Often it's like maybe a couple of days. You just do things because it feels good. And then you clear things out, and then the manifestation comes either metaphysically or in your mind, or it comes physically. Okay. If some of y'all been trying to get closure with some sort of manifestation, it is coming. Okay. You may get this closure because you joined the group, you're out in the world, you're surfing the internet, you're surfing these resources, and then you have an aha moment. All right. If you like watercolors, this is a perfect day to try watercolors. Some of y'all, I have seen y'all chart, and y'all have significant water placement. So y'all might want to consider watercolor painting, postcard, letter writing. Somebody could actually get successful writing in the form of letters. This is like the third time I got this, and then it keeps coming out. So, or it's a synchronicity. So, some of y'all may want to read the letters of Elizabeth Browning. I know Emily Dickinson. I know Emily Dickinson. She was able to access her writing gift through reading the letters of Elizabeth Browning. She got inspired. She basically learned how to really see the world and appreciate the world through reading those letters. If you are thinking about creating something, you want to create it in short form, like it could be big but kind of like not so full page. So basically, it would be like postcard, okay? So some of y'all want to do postcard art and sell it. You know, maybe host a gallery online. Learn a new software, download a software, experiment with it. Also, fashion. I don't know if any of y'all are into fashion or hair care. Okay, because of the fire energy and water, beauty care. So I don't know if any of y'all are into beauty products. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because this is the time to close something out and start something new as soon as possible. So for some of y'all got to go to some workshops and get some prompts, some creative prompts. Because the Pisces energy is very abundant right now, it means other people's resources. So basically, you're being allowed in the genie room. You're being granted a wish. A wish is coming true. So you're physically, metaphysically, probably already in the portal. You just got to choose something. Okay, when you say the portal's open, it means that these resources have come through. Okay, they're right there on the apps that y'all are seeing. These advertisements, it's coming out of people's mouth. You just got to decide. Pick one. Okay, you're being glad. You're basically, your spirit is almost high enough to manifest through using a resource that has been presented to you. Okay, I did get be careful of the ghetto. Okay, ghettos. All right, um I would just be careful of people being greedy. You know, just be careful what clubs you do enter. Some of y'all may get successful in short fiction, flash fiction, you know, short stories, novellas, love, romantic drama. Can use your love life and your relationships and your family as your inspiration or your muses. Or one of your friends could end up being a muse for you. Some of y'all may not know this. This person could be someone who journal or write, or they're over 40. It could be a friend of yours. It could be a male. Maybe you're supposed to collaborate with this person. It's not here, but I could tell by how the energy's working. When I put all the pieces together with the elemental energy in my mind, that's how it's working. Yeah. If you're going to go meet a male, a talented male, someone who is maybe a writer or they're a spiritual guru, they're going to be beneficial for you. I would pay attention to the ads on on YouTube who's coming through. Like if Napoleon Hill, if you see Napoleon Hill, or if you put their name in and you notice that one of their videos is kind of like what you need emotionally, then that's how the angels are speaking to you. Okay. Also, people who have people who have done something that you are trying to do but they got success in. You need to look at those people. Okay. For some of y'all, um, they may be actually be a twin and you may not know. They might got significant placements as you. Now this keep coming out Hemingway. Okay. Some of y'all need to look at the life of Hemingway and see how are y'all like Hemingway or supposed to be, like kickboxing. You know, I think boxing, Hemingway was a boxer. I think Hemingway had a home with a pool. Some of y'all are supposed to manifest a big, beautiful home with a pool, or it's near on the beach, or it's on the beach. You're fated to have this home. It could be a cabin near the lake, or it's near some water. Whatever this home is, and near some water. Okay, and that will be where you live and die at, successful. Okay, that's like the end of the journey. Um, uh, some really good work is going to get you this place, and then you're going to end up writing even more good work at this place, and that's where you're going to die. Okay, I'm not going to say the different ways that some of y'all possibly are going to die once you get this big beautiful home, once you have it for a long time, maybe another 20 years. I don't want to scare anybody, but for some of y'all it could be an earthquake. I'm just saying, y'all. If you live in a big city but you have a pool, this city can have an earthquake or some sort of lightning storm or some landslide or some avalanche, or it is a flood or hurricane. So don't be like, "Oh, I'm not going to those places." If you don't go, you don't get the rest of the manifestations. So don't sit up there and say, "Miss B, you scaring me." Look, we all gotta go. It is what it is. Okay. I can do people's I can do people's readings and natal chart, and I can see their most likely way that they're probably going to die. Okay, so don't ask me if you don't want to know. I say do not ask. It's better to not know, because then you'll start screwing up your destiny. You know, you'll try to run and avoid it, and then you block your destiny. All right. Some of y'all may, and also there's also at the end of this big manifestation, somebody might be real old, and what they die from is like there's some sort of fire or fog or something in the air. So I would just consider like working on your lungs. Okay, it's something that may be digested, like drowning or dust or water. All right, something could crush somebody's head or lungs. I'm just saying, y'all. All right. I decided to also talk about the dark side because I kept saying dark moon, dark matter. So if you want to extend your life, you should be thinking about some of the things I said. Your throat chakra, your head, and your lungs. Okay? Though for some of y'all, that's going to be your death. Just saying, y'all. But it's going to be a long time. A long time. Okay? You might be really old, like 90 something years old. Some of y'all may be actually alone when this happening, or you're home alone. When you get real sick from this, whatever this is. Hi, everybody. All right. I'm not making up stuff. Why are you attacking me? Now, you've been in here before. Why are you attacking me? Everybody knows I'm the real. Everybody on this channel knows I'm the real. I have privately read for somebody. Why are you attacking me? This jealousy towards black women, it's every single time. I literally look, that person came, just like I said. Ghetto. I'm fake, but they're attacking me. If you're attacking me, all because my door is open, you're the problem. I could prove I'm the real. If you think I'm fake, if you're going to keep thinking I'm fake, I'll read on you and you'll be like, you'll stay away from me after that because you'll be so scared that I know who you are. Okay, period. Now, there is a big blessing coming. Okay, I was nice enough to tell y'all the 3 different ways that some of y'all can actually die. Okay, for some of y'all, it's something with your throat, your lungs, your head, and lungs, period. Okay, and I'm talking about this because the waning gibbous moon is coming up. That is the moon of of aging. Okay, old money, old wealth. And but it's also a moon of like big release. Okay, you can moon of like getting getting rich in your older years, but coming down. Okay, a decline as well. All right. If you are an older person watching this and you was pulled to watch this, okay? I don't know what somebody is saying. Feeding into what? Can you just give gratitude? Why are there people saying gratitude in the video and not giving gratitude? Like, how could y'all wake up in that energy? It's literally the middle of the night. It's literally for something. And you're in here like, don't feed in. Give gratitude. That's why you ain't gonna get this. Like, what are you dealing with? Insomnia, waking, what is it, like 4 p.m. where you're at, and you're just sitting there all weak and beat up and battered and bruised? This literally says a gratitude video. So I guess you're gonna get bad karma during this moon. Because that's what you're gonna get. I literally said at the beginning of this video, if you have nothing to say, nothing positive to say, don't talk. That's better for you. Respect other people's boundaries. You narcissists in here talking about they have an opinion, but it's still disrespectful of somebody's boundaries. If I didn't ask your opinion, and this is a gratitude video, then don't post nothing negative. Unsolicited criticism that is negative and a character assassination, that is not an opinion, that is abuse. Calling somebody a scammer that you don't know, saying somebody's lying and being fake, no, that's not an opinion, that is abuse. Now, you can say you don't believe in this, but what you don't get to do is insult me. You can say you don't believe, but you do not get to say, why are y'all listening to her? She fake. She a liar. No. Okay, that's not an opinion. That is verbal abuse. I don't play. I got a bunch of narcissists in my family. I know how they love to say, this is my opinion. I didn't ask you any opinion about my personality and character. Okay. All right. I'm trying to teach y'all. The waning gibbous moon is coming. We're in the waning, I think, crescent. We were, then waxing, then the waning gibbous. You got to be careful what you do when the waning gibbous, because you can subtract, you can have years taken off your life instead of being granted longevity. Okay, you will have years taken off your life. Waning gibbous is the moon of old wisdom, old wise people. That energy's coming in, which would be the Empress and the Emperor. And if you are on here disrespecting people with gray hair, see this? You're going to lose years off your life. Okay? The last thing you want to do is be toxic so close to the waiting gibbous. You'll end up being an old, broke, battered and bruised, haggard, old hag. Like for real, y'all. Nobody wants to deal with this, like no glow to you, dried up, looking older. Money is not the only thing that you manifest during the earth, moon, all the way through waning gibbous. You also manifest longevity, y'all. Thank you very much. The best thing you could do close to a waning gibbous is give. Just start giving and give. Okay? Give, gratitude, help. See this here? See this? See this? See this big well? Give back. Have compassion. Be a caregiver. Help somebody out. Y'all. Oh, thank you very much. Also, get some rest, sleep. Don't be sitting up. Don't be sitting up trolling just to be emotionally messy. They're trying to lock other people's wishes up. Trying to keep somebody going into a toxic circle. Trying to make somebody bitter. It's not happening. See, it's not happening with us divine ones. We keeping our cool, and we gonna tell the truth, but we gonna keep it sweet. Okay, no lightning. I'm not in the mood to curse. The air energy is working in our favor. If you want somebody to curse, get somebody else. I'm not doing it today. And none of us. Okay. Yeah, people want to block people's 9. I'm sick and tired of feeling spell work on 9. If you very rarely see 9, it's because people are jealous of you and they don't want you to have money. Okay. If your scriptures hardly ever show a 9, someone's trying to put fear in you. Someone's trying to make you think lack. Some lack mindset. There's spell work trying to make you not have faith in your dreams. To make you think that you got to just get some fast money and be wasteful. But see, the queen, the queen, the empress of waters here, nobody's being wasteful. Nobody wants that wasteful energy. If you hardly ever see 9s or 8s, somebody is trying to keep you from letting go and moving on. Someone's trying to keep you in fear of like, oh, it's not going to work out. Oh, somebody like spell works on you to let yourself be breadcrumbed, to not have faith in the unknown, to not think that God is on your side. Somebody's doing spell work on you like that. For some of y'all, it could be people that's coming up in the comments on your channels, your family members and friends. It's toxic. Purposely trying to, isolate you or make you be by yourself so you can think that, oh, it's never going to happen. No. Grace. High royalty is here. No. Law of attraction is working in our favor today. Someone's going to come out. We're going to come out as the winner. All divine ones. Long as you set boundaries with your throat chakra and your lungs, okay, and your stomach. Set boundaries. Be mindful of that. Then there's something you're going to find that you're going to be like, oh, this is exactly what I need or whatever, okay? A hidden resource that's abundant. You're going to find it, or you're going to find it in your home. It could be something in your creative space or home that's actually abundant for you. Now, I know some of y'all are like, I'm not sure what tools to use. This is how you figure out what resources you have to use, even if you're a psychic, to manifest. Okay? You want to look at the part of your chart that is for healing, like where Chiron is at in your natal chart. Okay, the wounded healer. But that also means that is also where your life may be in danger at too if Chiron is in there. So if you don't heal whatever is in that house, and you're not mindful with that energy, then it manifests as a death, a final death. So yeah, and then you just look at the resources that you would use. Now there's other things to look at in your chart to figure out what resources you have to use. This means also the image of these resources. It can't just be just any old psychic stuff. Now if some of y'all want to do what I'm doing in my North Node and in my fortune, I am fated to be a psychic. Okay, in my career house, in my rising, and my North, and my fortune is all the elite psychic energy, the highest ranks. So I'm fated to do this. Okay, and then because I'm a sun sign, law of attraction, I'm fated to get through obstacles. I'm not going to be stopped. You cannot stop me from doing this. So long as I get my sun and I keep my energy up. So I got this energy candle right here. Energy candle right here. Also, your sun sign is something that is going to be the one that's often attacked. So whatever your sun sign is, you should probably have those spiritual tools always in your home. So I always have dragon's blood, tiger's eye, and an energy candle and dragon's fruit for my sun sign. Hi, everybody. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. Y'all know I do go off a little bit. That's because I'm a Libra rising and sun sign. And be like, don't let me put out these nails. Us Leo, and the only reason why I don't have nails is because I'm a writer. And I would be getting my nails done every day. But us Leo and Libra risings is like, don't let me scratch you. Don't come for my throat. Don't come for my throat. The owls are like, if you touch an owl's neck, an owl be like, if you do like this to an owl's neck, an owl will turn his head like, really? Get the heck away from my throat. I love that movie, Jackie Brown, with Pam Grier. She'd be like, get your mother effing fingers off of my mother effing throat. That's what she say to Samuel L. Jackson. He grabs her by the throat. Jackie Brown. If y'all ain't seen the movie Jackie Brown, y'all gotta watch it. With Samuel L. Jackson, I think that's what it's called. But he grabs her by her throat in the shadows in her house, and she pulls out her gun and was like, "Get your mother." That is my scene. Oh my goodness, I love me some Pam Grier. I think I'm gonna cry when that woman passed, cause, woo, child, she's an empress to the T. Okay, so the Hierophant energy is working in our favor. The Hierophant also can signal that you probably need to go to your minister or a spiritual coach. I know some of y'all want to do this as well, so that's why I teach. You're not like, if you're going to help and guide, you have to teach too, because other people want to teach what you're teaching. Always keep that in mind. Your fans want to teach what you're teaching. So they're not just coming to just like get your help and guidance. They're also coming to learn. People return when they have learned. That is so true. When they learn something that works. So the Hierophant, I feel it's a very important card. This means you probably should avoid toxic coworkers, avoid a high-fat diet. Okay. You may even be called to be in spiritual energy. You may be called to be a spiritual guru today. So you may want to send some scriptures to your family. Like you could just send it in the comments or by email or something of that nature. But also this means stars. Okay. So you might want to look into that could also be like projects, books. So spiritual books, nonfiction. So you may want to look up nonfiction, because we have the Libra beneficial right now. The Aries definitely like nonfiction for like overcoming certain obstacles and goal, like in achieving goals. You want to look up stuff like that. Also, meditation practices. If you get some advertisements from emperors that are teaching you how to meditate, you may want to give it a try. Okay. If some of y'all were thinking about going to the library, it's going to be very beneficial. Some of y'all got to pack your bags, pack a little light, not a lot, pack a little light, like whatever your work is, and take it somewhere, maybe to a coffee shop or a library, and go there. Or you need to go into your own private space. Pisces energy. Be careful that people playing games with your feelings, emotional manipulation, keeping things going in circles. This is a good time where you could just be secretive and be mysterious. I heard women are more attractive when they're mysterious. And that's interesting since the water energy is coming out of struggle energy. So, yeah. I would avoid takeout right now. Earth energy is kind of being tested. So if you're going to go out for takeout, I would go to Chinese food, Asian food, Mexican food, Caribbean food, salmon, like where they have salmon at. That's if you're a meat eater. I would just stay away from the beef, like, because it's beefing. There's been some beefing for the past week. Beefing can screw up your money manifesting ability. So be like, I ain't beefing with you, babe. Somebody wants to be emotionally messy or just keep things in circle and getting nowhere, just be like, run towards the light. Or yeah. All right. Some of y'all got friends that, or companions that just don't have anything to offer, don't want to offer you, or they ain't feeling you or whatever, or somebody not feeling somebody, but they're making a mistake. So that's on them. Somebody's going to miss out on your law of attraction. Wow. If you were wondering if you could get lucky, you have to let teachers tell you what to learn and what to give back. So look for the synchronicities today. If you're not sure where your downloads are going to come from, you have to look for the synchronicity. There are downloads coming today, and I'm getting the next few days. 9 to 11 month for some of y'all. There's a manifestation. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, you're down to 7 months with another big manifestation. Something's going to be completed by the end of January, and it's going to be like huge. Okay, Emperor energy. I got something about the Sabbath today. They've been working, like the angels been giving me this download. That I don't know why they want to talk to me about the Sabbath. Okay, that's what they said this morning. We want to talk to you about the Sabbath. So they're doing something with the clock right now in my mind. So I'm trying to like get what they're trying to tell me. But I feel like, yeah, I think I'm gonna burn a white candle and some frankincense so it could come all the way through. If you're having trouble kind of hearing God, you probably need some frankincense, but you will end up hearing God. The Hierophant is out here. So you'll end up really connected to the higher ups. The queen of the tiger, the lioness is here. Mufasa's wife is here, and so is the bull. So you're going to hear God anyway, could really connect energetically. Eventually, the problem is with the air and the water. Okay. Um, Somebody needs to make sure that they're out in the snow sometime. Like somebody needs to look up to the sky and be like, ah, and let the snow or the rain come down on them. It's like supposed to be really cleansing. If you're getting in the shower, if you're watching this video, your showers are not supposed to be just for washing. You're supposed to actually be in the shower. Like you need to take longer in the shower. Just letting, you could actually just put the just, if you're watching this video, showers are not just for washing for you. Shower is like important for climbing rank, okay? And creative breakthroughs for you. So sometimes you just get in the shower and be like, okay. See, they keep on saying Sabbath. If you was pulled to watch this video, Mondays and Wednesdays could be very important days. Okay? But some of y'all may have people who know this. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on hold. Do you gotta walk in front of the video? I'm on a live video. Do you have to walk behind me? Okay, thank you. All right. Because when I was doing a collective reading the other day, it was like, But then soon as like Sunday and Monday came, it's all getting better. So some of y'all may have some spell work on y'all on your Saturday Sabbath or your Friday. Just saying, y'all. So some of y'all need to be careful of what energy you're around at the end of the week or something of that nature. So as they always say, Wednesday is normally a day of wealth where you start to see some evidence. You'll start to like stand back and see the big picture. You'll start to be like, aha, I see where I can get this money. Or the money starts to come through, or the higher ups have decided to send some money to you. It's in route to you. So just be careful of your Tuesdays. I call it tested Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday test. So just be mindful of your energy always on Tuesdays and always on your Sabbath days. Okay. Hi, everybody. I am giving, look, these cards don't say nothing that I'm saying. They ain't saying nothing, baby. These cards don't say what days. There's no dates on this. Where did that download come from just now? Where did it come from? I said stuff before that has nothing, any tarot reader will tell you. But I'm telling y'all, you don't get through cards. So what are you talking about? Okay, I can tell y'all more. Stop thinking. I hate when these low vibrational Christians come in and want so jealous of other people's powers that they love to always try to make it seem like only reason why you saying is because of cards. I got 2,000 videos on this channel with no cards. Law of attraction. You cannot learn law of attraction from cards, from tarot. I have well over 100 videos on here on law of attraction in a way that nobody teaches it but me. Now, you can give me an apology, or you can go ahead and get your money blocked too. Okay? Tarots do not teach you law of attraction. They do not teach you about energy. I have about 40 videos that talk only about energy. My members will tell you. Get out of here. What about all my videos about family and relationships? How do I know that stuff? Because it's my North Node. If you knew my North Node, you would not be coming for my throat. Everyone who comes for me suffers. They suffer right before my eyes, y'all. And I've been trying to warn people on this channel, but people are not listening. There's some people who tried to email me on here to apologize, to make right, because the karma got them. The karma came for them for taking from my channel. They could not believe that I caught them. Now, if I'm so fake, why don't y'all ask the guy on his channel who I caught taking my content and never saw his channel? He don't know how I know, because my angel guides told me. Why don't y'all go get a reading on me? Go. So the other psychics will say, she's a medium. Leave her alone. Unless you want to suffer. Okay? My North Node is the #1 psychic of all psychics. Can't get higher ranked than that. So leave me alone. All right. Period. There it is. See? Picked up the deck. Leave me alone. Plug in. Plug in. Listen. Came right on out when I picked this deck up. Y'all. Show me your North Node. If your North Node ain't my North Node, you don't got a higher rank than me. I'm the highest rank. And I'm a Libra rising with the highest ranked North Node as psychic. Watch out. Watch out. Part of my destiny is to help people get their good karma and their bad karma. Don't mess with a karma angel. Don't do it. Bad. I'm supposed to help people with transformations. I'm supposed to give y'all secrets from the other side. Hidden knowledge. The things that the pharaohs didn't want y'all to know. Like, half of them was blocked. Half of those pharaohs was blocked. See, look. See that? This is what I'm supposed to be giving y'all. Scriptures. Half of them pharaohs was blocked. They was using up the empresses and mistresses and oracles, and then sitting up there acting like they covered and favored their spiritual. That's why women, y'all better be careful who y'all's laying up with. The elite psychic energy is feminine energy. And when y'all see these emperors of the past, the only reason why they was able to get close to our psychic abilities is because they were being celibate and feminine. Period. High royalty. Sagittarius. If you got Sagittarius placements or Aries, I said emperor. How fake am I now? I said emperor and he came out. Did anybody see that? I said emperor and I shuffled the deck and I went like this and there was the lion. But I'm fake though, right? How did I get that download before I cut the deck? I love proving, like, come for me and I'll prove it to you. Now, y'all know how many times I say stuff and I cut the deck and be like, there it is. Countless times. I literally said scriptures and it came out. There was a purple pen and a white piece of paper when I cut this deck live on video. That is Pisces energy and Libra energy. That is scriptures. Pisces is the second next to the third elite psychic, next to the bull. Yes, a lot of people don't know the bull is one of the highest ranks of psychics. That would be an old empress, an aging empress. And then the top psychic is the top two. They're kind of like almost the same. Would be the Libra and the Scorpio. Period. Now, I hate when people sit there and want to come for my throat. Yeah, rewards. Did I not say money was coming? How fake am I now? How fake am I now? I was literally talking about this. Y'all seeing me shuffle and pull cards right on this video. I said old Empress, old money. This is bull energy. This is still bull energy. And this is Pisces energy as well. But it can also be the Queen of Cups Empress, a young Empress. Okay? A young woman that may still be very psychic. Period. But this probably most likely would be, it could be close to Pisces. In Earth, because it's at the bottom. See, it's at the bottom. It's not actually floating. So it would be old money, hidden treasures. Earlier in this video, I talked about hidden treasures, and it came out. How fake am I now? No, it keep coming out. Money, gifts. But this ain't coming if you're being reckless. If you're crossing people's boundaries, if you're trying to kick people on the knees, if you're coming for people's throat chakra, you're not getting this. Hard head make a soft butt. Give back and you'll get this. Help somebody. Help somebody out of their situation. Yeah, fast changes, y'all. Hi, everybody. Somebody want a natal chart reading? Do you charge? Yes, my fee is very affordable. I'm not in. My fee is so low, it's ridiculous. Go ahead. You could come to me and tell me somebody's fee, and I'll go lower. I know some of y'all be like, "Why you charge such a low fee for everything?" Because in my destiny, I'm always going to have what I need. It's fated. I'm not never going to struggle in this life. Even if I, like, let's say I don't have any money, what'll happen is somebody will give it to me, or I'll find it somewhere out here, or a free opportunity will come. Okay? I didn't went to 2 psychics for myself. And even when I do my own readings, it always says you're always going to have what you need. All right. It's because in my past life, I had a couple of lives where I was betrayed. I was in a past life, I was falsely accused of being a witch because of how much I knew and the things that I could do. So I didn't get to finish my job. Okay? And so the Creator has given me this life to finish this work. I might have been murdered or forced to unalive myself by the government maybe when I was in my 30s. So the Creator wants me to finish this mission. Okay? If you're not sure, I'll give y'all some other help. Email me, Mary Murray. Email me, okay? Email me. I'm pretty much of a stoic in this life due to my rising sign. So it and my personality part of my chart. So this is why I don't charge $200, $300. You know, most natal chart readers and psychics, they charge you $50 and up. I will never charge y'all that. Never. Ever. Okay? Now that I found my destiny, all the parts of my destiny, I don't have to really worry about anything. There's been times I didn't have no money, and I sent my poetry out for publishing, and the publisher paid me some money. Okay. Hi, everybody. Yeah, email me, Mary, okay? All right. I'm sick and tired of all these throat chakra attacks. If you've been pulled to watch my videos, your throat chakra is probably under attack too. Ridiculous. Lung, stomach, and throat. People need to just give it a break. And heart chakra. If somebody's attacking heart chakra right now, it's going to backfire. Offers. I just looked at the chat and see. See what I'm saying? Coffee. I'm reading on this energy in here. All right. Don't be battling and fighting over anything because coffee beans is coming, y'all. Offers. This also means you need to look in the promotion part of your email, like the social part of your email and the stuff that advertises in your email. Look in those folders. There's something in there that's important. It could be like an invitation to a workshop or a job opportunity, or somebody want to pay you for your service, or there's something you need to pay to get into that's going to work for your manifestation. Star power. I said somebody's wish is coming true. Here it is. Engaging work. If someone was going to do screenplays, write plays or scripts, they could be very famous or successful for these plays or scripts. They could be, it could be a series. Somebody could write for a movie series or something of that nature. Yeah. Somebody needs to go on a retreat, a creative retreat, like a little vacation retreat. It could be a vacation, but still a staycation. Like you're still in your state, but you're just not home. Or, yeah. Yeah. If you can't get out your house, it needs to be like an online retreat, or like you're going to these festivals, or you're going to all these little shops at this festival. Yeah. Some of y'all may be getting invited to really affordable work projects, like almost like little nuggets of prompts, almost like there's teachers that's like helping you to complete something, maybe a book project, or for some of y'all it's painting or using multiple resources. If you are a clay maker or a pottery maker, something of that nature, you can't just make the pottery. There has to be something else about this pottery, like color, multicolor. I saw a rainbow yesterday, and then I saw a Pisces. So, like, it has to be multicolor added to whatever you're doing. Figurative and figurative language. Somebody could get successful doing actual figurative clay. Whatever interpretation you want to give that. Or teaching people how to get their body back, or how to reverse aging, anti-aging, beauty stuff, or something of that. Okay. Lyrics. Somebody can write lyrics due to the fact that Libra, Pisces, and Ceres. Yeah. All right. If you're watching this video, you're supposed to have your own money. If you're codependent, it's going to block your destiny. You're not allowed to be codependent. It's out. So keep a job, keep some money, keep your own money. Yeah. I said it's going to be blocked. See? You have more than one path, possibly, that will be successful. It's almost like there's a branch coming into a path that looks like you're trapped, but you're not, because the queen of obstacles, busting through obstacles, is here. So if you feel like, oh, I'm stuck, no, there's other branches coming through, attaching. You know, it might look like you're stuck, but there's still, yeah, period. It's because there's something you can't put money into no more. And just let it give you money. Don't buy no more stuff for this. Like maybe you got enough books or enough tools, or like you really should be a minimalist with shopping right now. Only what you definitely need. Yeah. There is some perfect work coming right now. It could be coming through resources and online. How fake am I now? Pop right out. There's a breakthrough coming. Y'all see, I don't really, period. Look, did I not say that? I said air energy. Here it is. Some of y'all discovering another piece of your destiny. Congratulations. Uh, Fire energy is on point right now. So that means you should probably consider getting someone who can stargaze for you or to do your chart, because the wheel is in your favor, but you have to keep it in your favor. This means you have to know where your obstacles are, and you need to help people get through obstacles. The royalty is here to help people get through obstacles. The struggle energy is the air energy. I'm struggling. Yeah, y'all said it and it came out. Freedom, air, feather, bird feather. It came right on out, right when I said that. I'm struggling, y'all. There's a little delay. Some of y'all, there's some people trying to ban you, or you may find that you can't get in an app, or it's like, all right, somebody needs more than one career, multiple streams of income. Scorpio's here, Cancer's here, income is out. Okay. I literally said this at the beginning of the video. How fake am I now? I'm a sassy woman. I said adventure and it came out. That could be Aries energy, Sagittarius energy. Period. It can also be mule. But you don't want to be a low vibrational mule. Okay? Your work could be like a mule. A mule is a mixed breed. So you can create work that's like a hybrid work. Hybrid fiction, hybrid poetry, or some sort of art that's a mixture of more than one type of art or multiple resources. Hybrid energy is here. Good luck. Luck of the Irish, green. Okay. Some of y'all could use TV and movies for confirmation of clarity of your dreams. Dream work. Fortune is, I said nuggets, y'all, and it came out. The creator told me coffee or maca tea is all you need. And maybe some toast with some jelly on it. Y'all better get down with that. First 3 hours of the day, be like, nah, I'm just having me some toast and some jelly and my little maca tea and coffee. That's it. First 3 hours, y'all. So I would say all the way to 11:30 a.m. so that you could just stay in high vibration. But if some of y'all want to raise your vibration faster, try eating small game fish for breakfast. Because small game is here with these little coins. Yeah, small game leading to big game, like powering you up. So beans, rice, and fish for breakfast. You know, our ancestors didn't have cereal. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that, y'all. My phone had to. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that, y'all. My phone had to go on a charger. Y'all may not be able to see me, y'all. It's dark in here. Okay. All right. If y'all want to buy my book on finding your life purpose and destiny, I'ma still let it be for sale in the beta version. So okay, sorry about that, y'all. So my phone needs to charge. If you'd like to buy my book on finding your life purpose and destiny, I'm still going to sell it in the beta version for $8. However, within like a few weeks, I'm going to have to release it to Amazon. Okay? I know some of y'all are like, I want to get it now. Your book on finding your life purpose and destiny, part 1. There's going to be a part 2. I gave y'all a um little bit of appetizers from the book in this video. Okay? So if you want to buy my ebook on finding your life purpose and destiny and you want to read the book for 30 days, it's $8. Email me if you want to buy the book. If you want the basic to advanced natal chart reading, you want one from me for an affordable price on helping you to find your destiny and all, also possible obstacles, please email me and we will work out a affordable, respectable fee, and we will, do this by email. I also will send you a complimentary copy of my ebook part 1. Okay? I have some books coming out. You can buy the beta versions right now. Okay? All right. This means you'll get to read them for 30 days. They're 95% uh clean on Grammarly. Okay, so they got at least a 90% score on Grammarly. So you'll be able to read them just fine. Read the ebooks just fine. Okay, y'all, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you could donate to my Cash App at Money Sign Coach V Hunter and through my or through my PayPal. Thank you everybody for listening and have a wonderful day.